How are you feeling generally? It's a little too early to ask how's your day going.
I'm feeling pretty good, man. How are you?
Pretty darn good. It's the 1 year anniversary of this little thing that I'm calling legal vices, and that's kind of the reason you're here.
Hell yeah, man.
We had Andrew on yesterday, and he's the one that talked me into doing all this stuff. And for some reason, 2 weeks after I started doing this, you decided to put me on the Johnny Depp stream with you, which I still have no idea. Why did you do that? If you can even remember, what the hell were you thinking?
Well, I wasn't. Really, I was making all of the wrong life decisions. It's like, yeah, just go ahead and throw everything away and invite Jeff on. Just do that.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I'm just kidding, man. No, Legal Mindset, was one of my initial streaming homies from the Kyle Rittenhouse trial.
Yeah.
And so this is all like weird drama, water under the bridge now. Going into the Johnny Depp trial, I didn't really plan on doing the like big panel coverage of it at all, because Legal Bites had approached me earlier and said that she really wanted to stream the Johnny Depp trial, and I was like, well, go ahead. Like, I'm not stopping you. I don't care. Said, but my audience wants to watch it with me, so I'm gonna stream it. And, I'm going to encourage people to go to your show, like the panel or whatever, to go to your show. But I'm going to, just kind of do my own thing. And so then I was like, well, here I am watching this Johnny Depp show. And most of the people I know were actually hanging out over on Legal Bites' channel. I was like, that's fine. But I was bored by myself watching the Johnny Depp trial. And
there's like literally no one left on YouTube other than me.
Well, I had there were a couple people
Branca on there, and
Branca, he didn't really care about going on Legal Bites' show, and I think Ty came on a couple times, stuff like that. But so then Mindset was like, hey man, you should bring this guy on. So I was like, yeah, let's try that out. That was a mistake.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was at that point. I'll grant you that.
No, man, it was good. It was really good.
Well, I mean, it was a huge risk on your part, which I am deeply, indebted and grateful, because that launched me to relatively minor nothingness stardom. But hey, here I am a year later and still doing it. But I mean, that was a huge risk, and I do appreciate you doing that. That was unexpected. Just Andrew, just like, you want to go on? You go on Nick's show tonight? I'm like, okay, all right, okay, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that it happened, man, because you've turned out to be one of the funniest people around.
Gee, not if I read your chat. It's fair. Well, see, that was the thing. Everybody, it's a trial by fire with your chat. It's like, can you take this shit or not? If you can't take this shit, you're just done. But you weather the storm, you lean into things, and things go well. They accepted me. So I'm pretty happy with that.
It's kind of easy. Like it can be intimidating. I get that. If you're not used to it, if you're not used to dealing with people who will like throw some shit your way for a little bit. But the reality is, like, everybody just wants someone who isn't a bitch.
Yeah.
Like that's it's like, just please just don't be a bitch. Like don't and why, like, laugh with us and realize that you're being ribbed, kind of like you're our friend.
Yeah.
We would rib one of our buddies, and then just don't be someone who sucks to have on camera, and that's it. Like, it's not actually that hard.
Simple. I can kind of point to two turning points, sort of like okay, maybe he's gonna make it to the all right, one of us moment. The first one was, I mean, I can't even remember what the hell it was, but it was just everything was like fuck you in the chat, and I'm like, well, fuck you right back. And then it's like, oh, wait a minute, this guy's cool. And the other was when someone brought up the Lorax thing, and I've just leaned the hell into that. And that was like, he's cool.
Was that Mandy? Who called you the Lorax
I
first?
can't remember who did it first, but yeah, she started throwing up her little images and things, her drawings and whatnot. But yeah, I just kind of leaned because I thought it was hilarious. It
Right.
was just
Oh,
funny as
yeah,
hell.
that's great.
Because I mean, before that, it was just Doctor Robotnik was all I was getting. And well, in fact, that was for those of you that were here from literally day one. Well, not literally day one, because it took about 3 days for someone to start doing the Doctor Robotnik thing. That was my original shitty "Look what Fiverr created for me" intro. It was this for like 15 seconds. I can't even.
Oh God.
Those were the days. But now I got a guy.